Hey y'all, welcome to Racing Crafts. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a different tutorial. I don't do this very often. Wow, I need some more light in here. Sorry about that. That's better. Today I've been using some silhouette generated sentiments and stuff on the inside of our cards. Hi Presley. Sorry about that. So I thought I would go ahead and take the time, excuse me, today and show you guys how I make those and what I have to do. I'm kind of going to have to pause and start and stop it. And I'll probably have to hold the camera for some of it. I don't know. Maybe I'll get the Omnipod out or Monopod or whatever stupid thing's called. So I can show you what I do on my computer and then with the silhouette itself. So let's go ahead and get started. I use the silhouette pen holder. I'll try and hold it up so you can see it. I just bought it at my local craft store, my local scrapbooking store. I don't know if you can find these in the big box stores or not. Mine was $9.99 plus tax here in Illinois. It was like $10.10 or something like that. But it is the best $10.10 I have ever spent. It is awesome. I've showed you guys the baby cards I've made using this pan, and I'll get him, Dad, don't worry.
What's he need to go out?
Yeah, I'll get him.
You sure he's not just waiting for me to go sit down?
That might be. Sorry about that, guys. But anyways, so it does really cool things. And you can find all kinds of free fonts online. And with the silhouette, when you download it to your computer, it automatically puts it into silhouette for you. So it's not something that you have to worry about, oh, how do I do that? No, it automatically, for some reason, I don't know how it works, but when you download the font onto the computer, it automatically puts it in silhouette. So that means any font you have, you can write with, which is so cool. I love that. And the one I use, what is it, dafont.com or something like that. You can Google free font and find a million places to find it. So let's go ahead and get started, and I will show you how this works. It comes with the big barrel here, like the cutting blade, and then it has these three pieces that screw on. And what you're going to do is, I'm going to use a black gel pen today because I'm going to be working on a card that I want the writing to be in black. And you put your pen in, and then you pick the attachment piece that fits. Like this one, the white one, and it's marked medium, fits. And it holds the pen, it's not going to move, and you're good. You also get a small and a large. So you're just going to pick which fits down over your pen the best. And then you'll go ahead and load this in like you would a regular blade. So I'm going to pause here and move over, and I'll meet you guys over there. Okay guys, here is my Silhouette Studio software. I am using an HP computer, so I'm not using Mac or anything special like that. On Windows, this is what it looks like. I haven't updated to the 3. I'm still working on the second version of Silhouette Studio software. Oops, sorry about that. So what I did was I drew a box here, which is the size that I want the inside of my card to be. And over here is the saying that I'm going to write inside it. So what I do is I just kind of shrink it a little bit, and then I drag it over, and I figure out how to make it fit. And once you get it sort of the right size, then you can leave it there and go from there on it. And I'm going to make it just a bit I'm trying to make sure that it's even. Here, I'm going to bring you guys in a little bit here. Now, you're not going to be able to read it on the screen while you're doing this, but I promise you it will be just fine. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and make this just a little bit bigger. There we go. I think that's... I'm going to move it over. I have one line that I've got over just a bit too far. Oh, there I did it. Okay, so if I can move that guy out there, that's exactly where I think we need to be. Like that. Okay, so now I'm going to bring you guys back out. I've got my mat loaded, and y'all are going to laugh because I do use Cricut mats as well in my silhouette. So I'm going to turn my silhouette on, which is right here. The lighting is really bad in here because there's only one window in this room, and it's behind my craft desk. Oops. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I should have loaded my Cricut or my silhouette before. Okay. Okay, so there. We got him loaded. And now we're going to come over here and we're going to select our cut button. Oop. I lied. Whoops. And I did look up a poem, and then I get a basic idea, and then I kind of change it. So, for those of you who are looking for this saying, it's from poemsources.com/anniversary poems. Come on, silhouette. There you go. Okay, and you want to make sure over here in your menu that you've selected the sketch pen, and it'll give you all kinds of options, but I don't change anything on it because, well, I kind of work on the if it's not broke, don't fix it. Okay, so now I'm gonna reach behind me and grab my pen, and I'm gonna slide over here where you can see my blade is still in there. So we're gonna take the blade out. And that's not the pen I was looking for. Okay. And we've got the pen that we loaded. And I'm just going to go ahead and stick that in. Now, I make sure that, and I'm trying to get this angled in there so you can see, that there's a little bit of space there, like with your blade. You don't want it to be on the mat. And I just kind of make sure there's a little bit of room for it to do its thing. So now we're going to come back over here and we're going to click Send to Silhouette. And for some reason today my computer is being slow. Probably because Silhouette has been open too long. I've been alphabetizing my patterns. And if you, for some reason, if I leave it open too long, it gets slow and it like doesn't want to do things. So it's time to restart it, but we're going to go ahead and do this first. So then I'm going to click Start Cutting, even though it's not going to cut. And then I'll bring you back over here so you guys can see what it does. And it's going to draw the line, and I do that just so I know where I have everybody set up. And so I know where I want to cut. It's not really straight, but there you go. So now you guys can, in a minute, you'll be able to see. Maybe I'll lift you up. There you guys can see what's kind of going on. There. So I'm going to go ahead and let that finish doing its thing, and I will meet you guys back over at the desk. Okay guys, and here is the finished printed out piece. I did have to go back because after it printed, I realized that there was a major typo. So I went back and changed a little bit of it and did it again. And this is our finished piece. I will just cut this out and put it on the inside of a card. And this is going to be the inside of the card for Scraps on Saturday, episode 12. So thanks for stopping by. I hope you come back and check out the rest of this finished card. See you next time.